For this next one, we'd like everyone in the back to clap your hands, and everybody in the front, rattle your jewelry.
Oh, this is like that time I flew on top of a hippopotamus over the River Thames. The question was, what color is Elmo? Like, what? George? Hey, folks, and welcome to yet another action-packed, wild, and wonderful episode of Cryptidiots, the show where two big dumb idiots talk about the mysterious and the unknown.
Wow, you were really you were freelancing on that one. I wasn't sure whether you were gonna use our approved messaging.
I get
or
there.
not.
I'll get there eventually.
That was well done.
I gotta end it the right way.
Yeah.
I am Dan, your host Dan, and I'm horny.
Oh God, just jumping out of the gate with that. Okay.
I don't know, not that word. I mean, I have horns.
Okay.
Yeah, you fucking pervert.
I'm sorry. That one's on me.
You weirdo.
I
God,
apologize
children
for
listen to
that.
this show.
Yeah.
You're sick.
I'm sorry.
You're sick.
My name is John, and I don't feel like leaving the house anymore.
Okay, great. There was a moment a few months ago where I was genuinely concerned about that for you. So glad to know we're speaking about it jokingly now.
Well, the good news is that we don't have a podcast studio to go to yet. So as long as we keep recording in our houses, we will get through all bouts of depression that either of us face.
Yeah, you can come to me and we will do this show despite the fact that I am in depression fog.
I guess that's the genius of Mark Maron, like setting up in his garage.
I think it's the quote unquote genius of podcasters.
Right.
We're super depressed to begin with.
Yes.
And I don't have the energy to do anything else to create content.
Why are we hiding it? I mean, it's obvious in the fact that we have a podcast.
Yeah, exactly. That's sort of the sort of preconceived expectation is you're depressed. I think that's why it's embarrassing to say.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that my mom straight up told me she doesn't listen to the show.
Yeah.
Because this banter, she would call me immediately.
Right.
Oh my God, are you depressed?
Well, my mom doesn't care if you're depressed
Right.
because you didn't have her on the episode where you had your parents.
You know?
So now she is one of the people who is mad at
me.
you.
Everyone's mad at me right now. And you know what's so funny is I genuinely thought about it. I sincerely, but I was like, there is no like successful ruse if I call Julie.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, what the fuck is this? And like the whole time she's going to be suspicious. And I felt that the like beauty of that ruse was that it just felt like a conversation to them.
Right. Wait, did they not know that they were on the episode?
I couldn't have made that more explicitly clear.
Yes. I remember from when I listened to it.
Yeah. Don't listen to our own show, idiot. Yes, no, I just called them out of the blue. I said and I literally like like I rang it up on the episode.
Oh, amazing.
And I was like, "Hey,
Amazing
Mom,
gambit.
what you up to?" "I'm at Walmart." She doesn't usually shop at Walmart, just when she's in the desert. She becomes a real desert rat.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did. I actually genuinely was gonna do. I was gonna do just a mom's episode. Call my mom, then call Julie.
Yeah.
I would have felt bad because, my dad had some funny things to say. And also, like I said, your mom would have been like, what are you calling me for?
Also, I think Massachusetts is a two-party consent state where you can't be recording someone without their consent.
Good
so
to know.
I think the authorities would have. We already know that the officer from
name?
Basement Tony.
Yeah, what's his name? Officer Parnacki?
Something along those lines. I don't remember, but he liked me.
Yeah, he sure did. He loved you.
Yeah.
And as we know, Julie is terribly litigious, so she would have come right at me with the full strength of the YMCA.
They're a national organization.
They truly are.
Yeah, it's like Scientology.
Is the YMCA like Scientology? Is that what
Yeah.
the end? Is that the Y in Scientology stands for YMCA? Scientology YMCA.
Yeah, Scientology is a acronym.
It's an
It's like
acronym.
laser. Is it? We think it's just its own word, but it's actually an acronym.
Stinky children in every niche
Mm-hmm.
taking on litigious, just to bring that back in,
Yep.
omens gone. And then what was YMCA stand for? Youth.
YMCA, of course, stands for you,
Me. Carol, and
Carol.
Andrew.
which
The national organization, you, me, Carol, and Andrew.
right,
What does it stand for?
Young Men's Christian Association.
Does it really? Oh, that's so
Yeah.
gross.
That's. I mean, have you not listened to the Village People recently?
I don't think they say it. Well, no, I haven't listened to the Village People recently.
Oh, that's true. They really actually. It's pretty famous that song just spells it.
Yep, pretty clearly. It's fun to stay at the Young Men's Christian Association. Is it association?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like my Scientology acronym started pretty strong. It fizzled out.
It did. Yeah.
Stinky
I was pretty impressed.
children.
I guess starting with Stinky, it does strain credulity a little bit.
Strain credulity?
Strain credulity.
Credulity. You can't use big words when you got mush mouth. Strain credulity. God, you'd be a hilarious, 60-year-old sad, lone, divorced drunk.
Thank you.
Just saying words, so you're just like, what are you? Maybe that's what weirdo.
Check back in 30 years.
Yeah, we will know. Maybe weird drunken old men in dive bars in the middle of nowhere are actually saying profoundly brilliant things with just genius level diction, but they're just not pronouncing them at all. 'Cause
Probably.
they're so drunk because their tongue is so relaxed.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they think so.
Okay. Well,
I heard a phrase the other day that I really have been trying
that's
to
fun.
use, and I haven't been able to. So I'm just going to tell a story about how I heard it because
Great.
I haven't been able to organically weave it in. I literally tried to last episode. I couldn't.
the best comedy comes from when you have to force it. So
I heard someone say that hasn't crossed my transom.
what?
And I was like,
I don't
that
like
sounds like a phrase that I want to use. I'm going to look it up.
I hate that.
And a transom is
Yeah.
like a.
Yeah, I know this. Dennis says transom all the time.
Really?
Yes, but
It's different from ransom. I can picture Dennis saying ransom.
Yeah,
all the
Dennis has a
time.
lot of kidnapped people.
He's like, yeah,
On the
blah, blah, blah,
transom.
Savannah.
On the transom, it's
Blah,
a
blah, blah,
surface.
Guthrie.
It's a surface.
blah, 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 ransom.
On the roof? No. No, I don't remember what a transom is.
It's like a window on a boat. It's so wrong. It's something like that.
That's why my dad would have said it. He's a huge boat guy. That's
That
like
makes
his whole
sense.
thing.
I can see that.
Yeah, but
and you if someone crosses your transom, they're like kind of knocking on the window to say like, "Hey, Captain, I have a word from the shores."
Yeah, way cooler than I thought it was going to be. That's
And-
like my old boss used to say, "I'm going to hit the head," and I was like, "Why do you say that?" Because the head is the bathroom on a boat.
On a boat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, time for me to retire to the V berth
What?
when I say go to bed.
What's the V berth? Oh,
I think that's the bed that's
Yeah,
in like
okay.
the bow of the ship.
This is a really fun sort of naval content that we're going through. I know
Yeah.
our listeners check in with us for this marine content.
You want to see some naval content?
Pretty good.
Thank you.
Pretty good. John showed me his belly button. Well, he didn't. He pantomimed showing me.
I'm
his
too
belly button.
modest.
He sure is. You have never seen an ounce of his skin.
This is non-alcoholic beer.
So is this.
Just the taste of it has me
It's got you-
loopy, though.
Contact high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we dive in? What do you got for us? What have you brought for me?
Yeah. So I have some sad news.
Great.
Are you familiar with the actor Barry Keoghan?
Yes, incredibly familiar.
Yep.
Yep.
Your
Keoghan.
dad has kidnapped him.
my dad kidnapped Barry Keoghan? I don't know how to say his name. My friend's Irish, and she says it all the time, but I can't do it.
I believe it's Barry Keoghan.
But like that's like the Los Feliz, like that's the like English American sort of pronunciation of it.
You're right. Let me try again.
Yeah.
Barry Keoghan.
Barry Keoghan. Barry Keoghan. Barry Keoghan.
The actor from famously Saltburn,
Yep.
Dunkirk, Banshees of Inisherin.
Yep.
Irish actor, kind of a unique looking guy, I would say.
Yeah.
And I bring
I like
that
his
up.
acting.
Yeah, I think he's a very talented actor. He's set to play, I think, Ringo in the forthcoming
That's
Beatles
correct.
movies.
Yep.
Did you know that they're releasing 4 Beatles movies, one for each Beatle,
That feels weird.
1 week apart?
What?
So it'll the Paul one will come out. Then they probably won't do Paul John. They'll probably
mix
those.
them up. We're gonna go. Well, I think it'll probably start with John. No.
I bet they go Paul, George, Ringo, John.
Yeah, that's probably right. The thing is, no one wants that.
I mean, a Beatles movie, sure.
Absolutely, 100% a Beatles movie. I love the Beatles.
I don't get why they're releasing it in TV show format.
Yeah,
though.
why do they think people are gonna be like, okay, now we gotta go see we already saw the Paul one, we gotta go see the George one.
My mom went to the movie theaters once last year because I forced her to.
Right. Yeah. Middle
Twice.
America is gonna be like, cool. All right. I saw the Paul one. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And presumably the other Beatles are going to be in each of them.
Yeah.
So how many
Really
people
weird.
are going to see the first one and be like, that was the Beatles movie? They really focused on Paul a lot.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do a really strong marketing campaign to make it clear, hey, there are 3 more of these.
Yeah.
'Cause people are gonna be like, oh, that's the reason why they won't start with Paul. I feel like because if you start with Paul, you're like, oh, that was the Beatles movie. Of course, they focused on Paul. He's the most popular one.
Yeah.
Can't start with John either. What do they start with Ringo? Oh, poor Ringo. One of my favorite Beatles moments is when a newscaster says to John Lennon, I know we don't love him. He's not a great guy, but
Ringo also domestic abuser, unfortunately.
Really? Yeah. Is Ringo Starr the best drummer in the world? He's not even the best drummer in the Beatles.
That's one of my favorites.
So good.
I was doing a John Lennon impression to myself in the car the other day,
as you do,
to impress my English friend who was not in the car with me, but I was practicing. And
it's not normal. I just want you to be aware. In no way is that normal.
And the phrase that I kept coming back to was, if you go on YouTube and search for Twist and Shout, the performance that they did on, I think maybe the Ed Sullivan Show, or maybe it was in Britain, because I think the Queen was there.
It doesn't matter.
He starts off going, for this next one, we'd like everyone in the back to clap your hands, and everybody in the front rattle your jewelry.
You did it. It wasn't bad, but you did it like if John Lennon played Hannibal Lecter, like a psychopath.
That's a movie I would see.
Or the Brain from Pinky and the Brain.
Oh yeah, that's actually
sort of John Lennon is the voice
yeah.
of the Brain.
Man, maybe that's what they should do for the release. It's every Beatle is a crossover with another movie. So John is a Silence of the Lambs parody featuring the Beatles.
Maybe not parody.
And then Paul is
Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay.
He's in the film Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
I have no rationale for that.
Oh, look at all! Why are you wrecking all these things?
Oh, come
Ralph.
on, Ralph. Why don't you build bridges instead of breaking them down? Ringo is Clockwork Orange? No, I don't like that.
I feel like he is in. I was hoping something would come.
Okay, good job.
When I pointed.
How about the movie Beer Fest?
Yeah, sure.
Ringo's in Beer Fest.
Why not? Just.
Yep. And then George is in the new Slumdog Millionaire because of his his Ravi Shankar connections. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
But he's just having LSD flashbacks,
Exactly.
but he's not winning anything.
It's who wants to be. It's celebrity who wants to be a millionaire, so he can't lose.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I know this one." Flashes back. He comes back, answers something completely irrelevant. George, that wasn't one of the options. So we're gonna go ahead and say incorrect. Oh, this is like that time I flew on top of a hippopotamus over the River Thames. The question was, what color is Elmo? Like, what, George, are you talking about? The answer is King Henry VIII. The answer was red. But moving on.
Back to Barry Keoghan.
Okay, yes.
If I must.
Yeah.
He was interviewed, and I think this is part of like a big run up of publicity to the Beatles movies. Mm-hmm. He said that the online abuse of how I look is so bad that I no longer want to go outside.
Oh my God.
And it's becoming a problem.
Okay, so the thing is, first of all, I don't know how you're going to spin this into a cryptid bit. I want to start there.
That's part one.
The second is, I kind of think he's kind of good looking. Like, I think
a lot of people do.
Yeah, like I kind of vibe with it.
Yeah.
He plays creepy characters, and that kind of weirds me out. But like, on its own, those baby blue peeps.
Yeah.
Have you seen those things? Those things radiate.
I'm looking at a picture of him right now. Like he's got an interesting looking face, but in the same way that like Steve Buscemi does too, and it's like you see it.
I wouldn't do that comp for saying.
Okay, but when he like young Steve Buscemi is like, there's something like very magnetic about him.
Yeah.
And like you could say handsome in like a weird way.
Okay. I was thinking maybe like an Andy Samberg type, or like
yeah, I can see it, but I
not
feel
that he
like,
looks like him, but anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that's super sad. Keep going.
So it just brought to mind for me the squonk.
Oh,
like Barry Keoghan is
the squonk,
is a real life squonk.
Oh.
And I do think that if he wants to kind of exercise those demons, like a lot of I think
Squonky
you hear
Keoghan.
stories about actors wanting to play roles where it was like, I think this is like a way for me to kind of get this part of me out.
This film is part of my soul.
Yeah. And I think so if we write a squonk movie for Barry, that could either spur him on to greatness or to kill himself.
I don't know. So is he on all fours? I think that's the part I'm getting tripped up of immediately. Or is he or are we sort of anthropomorphizing or sort of humanid squonk?
Yeah, because we can
take liberties.
We can't bring him the pitch though and say like, no, it's not going to be a literal squonk. It's just going to look like you.
You're just gonna, So
like,
Barry,
you're close enough.
Barry, you know how you're really ugly and sad about it. We're gonna capitalize on that.
Yeah. I think we gotta. Maybe it's got to be animated.
That's not going to be
a voice performance.
No,
yeah.
I think we.
What if it's mocap?
What if we just get? I know we've said it before. What if we get Guillermo to figure it out?
Yeah.
Let's just get Guillermo to figure it out.
Yeah, we got to get Guillermo in. Why are we dragging our feet?
I know a guy who was in Always Sunny. Guillermo is going to be in the next season of Always Sunny. So maybe we can do that.
That's crazy.
He's been in several seasons of Always Sunny.
So you're basically like a producer of Always Sunny.
I don't want to brag, but they wouldn't be around if it wasn't for me.
I really would like you to call in more favors.
Well, I can't.
So that got me thinking. I'm not done.
Okay.
That got me thinking. Obviously, like we cast cryptids all the time, so that's not that interesting. But I also saw Project Hail Mary recently.
Oh, you saw it. I guess I was going to yell at you, but I've been so busy.
And I won't tell you what I thought about it, but I will say that have you seen
I
the
think
trailer?
it's going to fucking suck.
Okay,
I'm very excited. No, I am excited about it.
Okay.
I think I'm going to be so disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of people really like it.
Right. I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think it's going to suck.
That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
An alien shows up at the midpoint.
Right. A rock alien.
It's in the trailer. It's in the book.
Yeah.
Not a spoiler. Got me thinking, what are other movies where a cryptid should show up at the midpoint?
This movie's not good.
Yeah.
So let's put a cryptid in there.
It could be a good movie, but like how much more interesting would it be if a cryptid showed up?
That old Hollywood trope. a cryptid shows up at the midpoint.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And before I get into that, I will also acknowledge that Sinners, vampires show up at the midpoint.
Yeah.
Worked out pretty well for them.
Pretty much did.
One battle after another. Guess what happens at the midpoint?
Things calm down, and his daughter shows up. His daughter gets
taken to a place in Chupacabra Hills.
Really?
Yep.
That's true?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That old Hollywood trope. Cryptid at the half. Cryptid the half point.
Yeah.
Cryptid at half.
Yeah.
Wow.
You save the cat at the beginning, bring a cryptid in at the midpoint.
Yeah.
And then by the end, you rake in $1 billion at the box office.
Wow. Genius. Okay.
The Lighthouse is another one.
Next, I haven't seen it. I'm just kidding.
There's a mermaid at some point.
Love that. Love it already.
Barbarian.
You know what's
famous
funny
midpoint
is you
shift.
could tell me, you could have told me there was a mermaid in it, and I'd actually believe it. I would have been like, oh, really? Because
No,
it just seems like it.
There is.
Oh, that's real?
Yes, that's real.
I thought you
I'm telling you a couple real ones first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's more towards the end, not the midpoint.
Still.
Barbarian, horror movie.
Yeah.
Famously at the midpoint.
But that's a horror
That's
movie.
like Penelope. I don't know if you've seen it, but Penelope, the
I have.
cryptid, is
I have
basically
seen it.
in
You know,
that.
it's a dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for
Like
him.
the guy. Yeah. Just kind of wild.
I think he looks great.
Okay.
Asteroid City. Alien comes in at the midpoint.
Yeah. Again, these two though are like that's what it's based on. The other three you crushed it.
You're right.
Yeah.
And I did try and like not make it like, oh, this movie's about
Right.
whatever. The Goonies.
Okay. Again.
Chunk.
Well, no. All right. I guess that one counts because the Goonies is just about kids being kids.
Yeah,
I
on
don't
a
know.
little adventure. It's not about aliens. Chunk, I don't know if he's a cryptid or...
Hey, you guys.
I think he might be human, and I'm being insensitive.
No, I think he's a cryptid.
Okay.
I think if they had clarified that he just like had elephantitis or
Well, isn't the mob boss his mom?
I don't think so.
Oh, just like
Mom in quotation marks.
Yeah.
I think they found him and then said,
maternal
"You come
figure.
with me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
thinking he could be the muscle.
Like Hagrid is to the giant, the the giant, his brother.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel okay about it now.
Next.
All right. So I'm going to just throw some movies at you.
Okay.
Tell me if you think that they'd be better with a cryptid at the midpoint.
Yep. The answer is
and
yes, but
Maybe
go
what
ahead.
the cryptid would be. I have some ideas. Saving Private Ryan.
Ooh, very good. Who should show up in the middle? The Vegetable Man, healing all the dead.
Oh,
Healing all the dead. Come
yeah.
back, come back. Hi, come on back.
They kind
You don't need to die. You don't need to die in Normandy. Come on back.
Can I give you my note as a studio executive?
Yeah.
I think that kind of steps on the stakes. If everyone comes back
No,
to
he's
life.
made of vegetables, not steaks.
This is why we hired you. All right, Manchester by the Sea.
Didn't see it. Next.
But
it's obviously Champ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna give you a suggestion.
Okay.
Paris, Texas. Are you familiar with this movie?
No.
Wim Wenders.
What are you saying?
It's a classic movie, beautifully shot,
Isn't it
insanely boring.
It's not the Anora guy.
No,
He did Florida something.
the Florida Project.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
No, Paris, Texas is from late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, boring.
Okay.
So what I think you at the midpoint you introduce the
Chew.
Loveland Frogman.
Oh yeah. Take him out of Ohio and put him in Texas.
Is he from Ohio?
Yeah. Sure
This whole time I
Yeah,
thought he was in Texas.
Loveland,
I think
Ohio.
even when we were talking about him on the episode, I thought he was from Texas.
Couldn't have made it clear he's from Ohio.
Okay, well,
Couldn't. That's on you.
all right. How about where in Honora was on my list? Do you think
Okay.
a cryptid could come in on the midpoint of Honora?
Well, yeah.
I guess is there? What's
Yeah.
the sexiest one we've done?
Yeah, Dogman.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
that big old.
Yeah,
Nope.
that
We're cleaning up our act here, guys.
Yeah,
So, but it's Dogman, and no other.
he is kind of like a Magic Mike figure.
Right. He steals her from him, although she's the one that's into him. It's okay. It's Dogman.
I think we just throw him in there and let the actors do improv around,
Right.
His whole aura and energy. And I
Played
think
by Ron Jeremy. Is he dead?
Yeah, I feel like he must be dead.
Hurricane Sandy. Would you look that up?
Well, I googled is Braun Jeremy dead?
Well, is he?
But Google did figure out who I meant. No, he is alive. He's 70 years old.
You think that thing still works?
In late 2023, he was released from jail.
Oops. Oh yeah, he did
to
a rape.
private residence to receive round-the-clock medical care for severe dementia.
Oops. Yeah, he did a rape, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. 30 counts of sexual assault.
30?
Yeah.
I have a suggestion.
Okay.
Jaws at the midpoint is
Nessie.
like actually kind of
Fights.
around when the I'll do one better than Nessie.
The Kraken.
Hippocampus
Ooh, yeah.
comes up on his jet ski.
Hey, bro, can I instead of eating those people, can I interest you in some AG1? That's the hippocampus.
Yeah, doing his sales.
Yeah.
Shtick.
Yeah.
I have another suggestion.
God, I did take AG1 for a while.
And
It's
was
gross.
did it make you strong and virile?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't believe in vitamins or vegetables.
You shouldn't. And that's why your fiance is a doctor.
I think Oppenheimer,
I didn't see it.
if the Mothman showed up at the midpoint, the
He
Mothman would be
knows
able to
what's
say
happening.
like, hey,
Well, don't spoil it.
cut. Whatever you're doing here, maybe not a good idea.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Have you seen Challengers?
Did they make the nuke? Don't tell me.
Huh?
Did they make the nuke?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
No, but I know it's about a lot of sex.
Yep. So we already. I feel like.
But I feel
is
like
what you're gonna say in all this.
I kind of feel like Zendaya has a bit of a Dover Demon vibe. So
Oh.
let's get her in there.
Interesting.
Let's get him in there.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Okay.
And then
What a random selection of movies.
we saw Monkey Man together,
Yeah, didn't hate it.
but there was no Monkey Man in it.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for him to become
so
the
we,
Monkey Man.
we both know this one. 3, 2, 1.
Monkey
Shuju.
Man. Right.
Yeah.
Shuju.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's perfect. The
What
other
what selection of films is this?
off the dome. Not
Wow,
right now.
you got
Earlier.
You got a weird brain.
Then I had two that I think the Yule lads could be in.
Ooh.
Ocean's 12.
Done. Dropped it.
But actually, now I'm realizing
Sell it.
this is just recasting.
They all sucked anyway.
And then 12 Angry Men.
Okay, yeah. 12 angry Yule lads. A Christmas version of 12 Angry Men. They're arguing over whether or not Santa Claus did a B&E.
I love it. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
And then Grizzly Mine.
Grizzly Mane. You did it like you were announcing your new
Grizzly
rap name.
Mane.
I'm Grizzly Mane.
Grizzly Man crossed my mind, and I was like, oh, what if a cryptid showed up in that documentary?
Yeah, okay.
Are you familiar with it?
Yeah, he gets eaten by the bears.
He does.
We all do.
And then I just thought, like, my mind was kind of like jumping from thing to thing. I wasn't being super focused at this point because I
Sure.
already had come up with so many great ideas.
Sure.
And I thought, I just want to share this thought.
Yeah.
How has nobody used AI to create the scene of him being eaten that Werner Herzog won't show?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, really interesting stuff.
I really want to see, like, you watch the thing and you're like, I want to see him get
Why
eaten.
did it take you so long to get that out?
Because it's an uncomfortable thought.
Yeah, I guess no one's used AI because that's a horrifying idea.
Yeah.
Truly horrifying. Are there any AI platforms who would even who would let their model create a murder?
All of them. They have no morals.
They don't have morals, but they're programmed in. I bet Grok
No,
would
there's
do
a way
it.
around that.
Grok would do it.
Grok would do
If
it.
in the background Elon Musk was sodomizing Donald Trump,
Yeah.
then Grok would be allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. It's a great idea. I think I'd like for this to be a new segment.
Okay.
Occasionally, I thought of 3 movies. How can we cryptid that midpoint?
Yeah. Okay.
That crypt point. No.
We'll do.
Crypt the mid.
Yeah.
Crypt the mid.
No. I.
How about Big?
Yeah. That's a good one.
The giant sky clam shows up.
That I like it.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, but I'm seated, as they say.
That movie's too good as it is. Never mind. You can't do good movie. You can't do perfect movies. Big is a perfect film.
Yeah, I feel like there's so much in the mix where you're like, I want to see him, in all these situations. You had a cryptid.
It's too much.
A hat on a hat.
It's a hat on a hat.
Yeah.
It's a hat on. Now, Big Daddy.
Okay, I'm listening.
You have Penelope show up and pretend to be Adam Sandler's wife so that they can keep the kid.
How has Adam Sandler not made that movie already?
Yeah, truly. The Penelope movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And played all the characters.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, fun game. I'd like for this to be a recurring bit.
Okay, great.
Okay. Great job.
Maybe quarterly we can look at, new releases.
Quarterly? God, you're just trying to make this job way too easy for yourself. Yeah, I'll do a segment quarterly. Quarterly? That's every 12 episodes.
We got to wait for the market to catch up with us.
Yeah, okay. There's no more movies. We've done all the movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your cryptid bit for the day?
The Odyssey, I think, will have a cryptid in it this summer.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The ogre and
Cyclops.
Yeah, the Cyclops,
Medusa,
and the little squid guy. That's basically the Kraken.
Okay.
And sirens.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cryptid summer,
and it's gonna be so bad. Because they said we're gonna do the Odyssey, and someone said, well, make sure it's loud, and so they got Christopher Nolan. Make sure it's a loud one. I don't want to see the Odyssey if it's not loud. And okay, well we'll get Chris. So that's what he does. He just does loud.
He definitely
what if we took a cool
loud.
movie and made it loud?
Yeah.
This is a cool concept. What if it was loud? Bomb. Yeah, you did it again, Chris. Did it again. Anyway.
You hate Christopher Nolan
So much.
So much. Such a strange take.
Just loud.
I mean, I get it, but
just loud.
I've never seen him provoke such strong reactions other than dorks loving him.
Why? Why?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Why did dorks love him? I'm saying.
I mean, he makes movies at an epic scale, original movies.
Just loud. All right, you ready? Ready to dive into mine?
Yes, sir. Sorry, that was too formal.
That was too much. It's the second time someone saluted me at work today.
Really?
I didn't like it.
Hey, you've been looking very patriotic lately. Maybe that's it.
It's because I'm just in such support of what's happening in Iran.
Yeah.
Couldn't be more supportive. All right. You ready?
Yes.
I'm very excited.
Me too. I feel like it's been a while since you've presented me with a new cryptid, just in terms of real lifetime.
I went on like a tear there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last time that I properly presented you with one would have been the man-eating tree.
I guess so. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Okay. I don't have a setup for this one because the characteristics of it are too good. My usual in a world.
You're right.
Right. But I just had to jump right into the characteristics, and I apologize, but they speak for themselves.
Great.
And you'll understand why in a moment here.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to jump right into describing this thing.
Okay.
It is, and a lot of these are direct quotes from like the wiki or the Wikipedia or the cryptid.
Okay.
Short, cherub-like creature.
Mm-hmm.
Which that made me laugh already.
You like those?
A little cherub.
Yeah, these little short, little cherub-like guys.
Yeah, they're like what's the little cupids?
Yeah.
He is apparently, that's what it said, stuck in the body of a child, but also ageless.
Creepy. It's like the Rizzler.
John, I have 7 more bullet points here. 7 more bullet points that are all some sort of. I'm going to keep reading. He's described as having a doubtless welcome, as in like once it's there, you both are like, yeah, you're supposed to be here. Like, just a doubtless welcome. Yeah, you are supposed to be.
He's got Riz, in other words.
He is inexplicably charming.
Riz.
Thin eyes and a stout chin, often cradled by its small hand.
Okay, I'm kind of going down one path with what and who I'm picturing.
Okay. I don't know what you want from me. It's primarily spotted in the East Coast, specifically like New York City and New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Most often spotted eating trash from large retail warehouses.
Mm-hmm. The Costco guys are literally how he became famous. They literally eat shit from Costco and say, "That's a boom."
Some people have said that it transform into a panther.
Okay, okay. The Rizzler got famous from his Black Panther costume video. That is, you are describing the Rizzler. There's no need to keep doing this bit. I know what your cryptid is. I've been waiting to do an episode on the Rizzler. I'm so excited.
After people encounter it, it utters a single monosyllabic word that is neither threatening nor welcoming, but
Riz.
entirely, definitively conversation ending. And that sound is
Riz.
The cryptid I've just described for you is the Rizzler. This episode's going to air on April Fool's Day, the day before April Fool's Day. That was supposed to be an April Fool's prank. That was supposed to be you being like, oh, interesting. Oh, cryptid. But you were so obsessed with the Rizzler.
Is it actually the Rizzler?
It's actually the Rizzler. Your brain is so primed to always be thinking about the goddamn Rizzler that I got two in. I said short cherub-like creature stuck in the body of a child, but also ageless. And you're like, well, the Rizzler. Gotta be the Rizzler.
Every episode,
You're always thinking about the
we're going
Rizzler.
to talk about the Rizzler, and I have to be convinced
my God.
not to.
Well,
Wow, that's amazing. I'm so happy right now, first of all. So thank you. This is a great gift
you're
that you've
such
given
a
me.
fucking idiot.
Earlier today, my mom was like, she said something that you have also said before, where she was like, you don't really get excited about anything.
So, yeah.
And I was like, you get older and it's not excitement so much as it is like, if someone gets you something and you have like gratitude or, appreciation. But it's not like when you're a kid and you're like, oh my God, a PlayStation. I think this is the most excited I've been in my adult life.
Are you more excited that you got it so quickly, or that I've decided to let the Rizzler exist in our pantheon?
This is really big of you, because I know you hate
Not a fan.
when I talk about the Rizzler.
He gives me the creeps.
Yeah, I get that.
As an entity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, really well done with the clues. Even when
Thank
you
you.
just said the Rizzler, I assumed you were doing a bit, and like we were gonna talk about some other cryptid because it sounds legitimate.
Well, for the record, we are not talking about the Rizzler. I have prepared another cryptid for us to talk about.
Okay,
That is
now I'm gonna fucking kill
I
you.
know. I don't mean to. I know you just said you haven't been excited about anything in your adult life except for this, but that is all I've prepared for the Rizzler. That was my April Fool's prank to you.
Oh, you were pranking me. I thought we were pranking.
You are so blinded by the Riz.
God damn it.
Blinded by the Riz.
Should we explain who the Rizzler is for the folks at home?
Yes, but before we do, I want you to know that we've had for over a year now an ongoing bit where John will send me and his fiance Rizzler videos in a text thread, and neither of us respond because neither of us A, care about the Rizzler,
Yeah.
and B, don't want to click on the link and change our algorithms to the Rizzler. And so now John is taken to sending me Instagram videos of the Rizzler, and I inevitably click on them because I'm like, what is this? Oh, God damn it. It's like getting Rickrolled. I'm getting Rizzrolled every time.
You are getting Rizzrolled.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you guys have also...
Did you like the Panther one, by the way?
That was really good. That's when I was like, wait, this is too good. You say you don't care about the child, and neither does Anna. you both have accused me of not caring about the well-being of this child because I want him to keep making content. But they're clearly exploiting this.
Absolutely. I think it would be more okay if it was just the Rizzler and then the other kid.
Yeah.
The fact that the adult man has put himself into the videos, that sends it into a whole other league for me.
Yeah.
It's in a league I don't want to be involved in.
That guy is a nefarious character, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. I don't think you need to add the if they ask me. I think that is like saying the sky is blue.
Especially because I always thought that the Rizzler was like their cousin.
Yeah, you told me that.
They're not even related,
not even
and
related.
I find that extremely
the
disturbative.
dude just was like, "Oh, I've gotten a little bit of notoriety from my fucking weird ass.
Yeah.
Let me get this child who's kind of looks like us.
Yeah.
Involved in this gambit."
I will say the Rizzler's dad seems lovely. He seems like he has a really great relationship with his two sons, the Rizzler and some other child who will have issues because they're not suggesting that he has any sort of like funny personality.
Yeah.
Sort
of like you and your brother.
I was just gonna say, I can't imagine like growing up and my brother becomes famous and is meeting celebrities and everything, and I'm also just there.
Just there. Like the fourth Jonas brother.
That's
it's like wow, that sucks, man. So you can't sing like at all? Like they wouldn't even let you pretend? Ugh, I'm sorry, bud.
Man.
Like the Chunk brother.
The Chunk brother, yeah.
The Chunk brother. The Rizzler's brother is Chunk.
Yeah, ironically, because you would think that the Rizzler is Chunk.
Okay, or that, yeah, okay.
But I think you're right.
Because of the charisma.
Yeah. Man, well, that was
just
really
to be succinct, in case anyone doesn't know about the Rizzler, it is a small child whose father posts funny, I guess, videos on their Instagram, and people love it. People go nuts for this stuff.
I don't think you've quite painted the picture.
Yeah, well, it's painted enough.
He's a rotund child.
Rotund. I try to be so careful not to say anything offensive in my characteristics, and you just come straight out with rotund. I thought cherub was a very sort of, down the line way to describe.
Yeah, that was pretty well done.
Yeah, no one says Cupid is like chubby.
I love that of all the things that you say on this podcast that you've said in this episode, you're like, I won't call that kid fat.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll talk about fucking Dogman's dick. I'm not gonna dog a goddamn kid. Like, do you live your life, kid? Maybe if less people were mean to Barry Keoghan, he wouldn't be the way he is.
If people were less mean to Barry Keoghan, the Rizzler wouldn't do his bits.
Yes, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
Anyway, I do think that the Rizzler just has some like ineffable charm that I'm drawn to, like a siren's
and I just don't
song.
Get it. It almost makes me a little nauseous.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, God. It's like this is this example of the world in which we're living.
I think if everyone was more like the Rizzler, it'd be a beautiful place to live.
The thing though is it's like nothing they post is inherently funny or good or interesting.
Well, that's why you have to tell the people that the kid is fat. Because that's what's funny.
That's where you get the comedy from. Just look up if you don't know who the Rizzler is, look him up and feel terrible about the state of the world. That's all I'll say. Not because of the kid, but because people love the content that the dad and the kid are creating.
Yeah.
Because it's not good.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is an indictment of me, not them.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can do their thing, but it should be getting like 4 and 5 likes, not like 257,000 likes.
I think he's like a Buster Keaton level physical performer, though.
In no way, shape, or form.
I mean, I know he's
all
not the greatest actor,
is
but
overweight.
Yeah, but what more do you need?
The way he moves is just indicative of his health.
Sometimes he does bicycle tricks, and he recently got a scooter. And some of them are pretty, like, he's pretty good on that scooter.
Oh, yeah?
But a lot of it's just, like, using one hand to steer. It's just,
how old is the kid? Ish?
Gotta be mid-20s.
He's like an Andy Milonakis.
Hurricane Sandy. How old is the Rizzler?
Oh, Hurricane Sandy. I'm sorry to bring you into this.
No, it's fine. I've always known John as a pervert. He was born in 2016.
Jesus.
Which makes him 12,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
No.
24? He's 9.
What is that math? That wasn't even a joke. It makes him 12. 2016. It is 2026. Very simple math.
To be fair, I thought it was 2024, which means
right
that,
now?
Yeah, which means
Which
that's
means
how I
you're
was doing the math, which was also
wrong in a different way.
Yeah.
I guess
way even farther off.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
9. He's 9.
We're not talking about the Rizzler.
All right, fine. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have talked about him this much.
So for real, are you ready?
1 second.
I'm sorry to disappoint you that we're not talking about the Rizzler. What are you doing?
Wow. Emma Morano, born in 1899, died just 4 days before the Rizzler's first birthday.
Is exhausting.
Which means that the Rizzler, if they had crossed paths, could have met someone from the 1800s. Pretty interesting.
So we're lamenting the fact that specifically the Rizzler didn't get to meet anyone from the 1800s. Have you met someone from the 1800s?
No, I haven't, but I'm not the Rizzler. I don't know.
Did you just Google that? Please tell me that was just an article that popped up.
Reddit thread.
Oh my God. Okay, ready to move on? You know what? I made this bed for myself, and I don't want to lay in it.
You can move on. I will try to move on.
How would we do an episode on the Rizzler? There's nothing else to be said.
There's reams of information.
Don't say reams in the context of the Rizzler. God.
I have reams of Rizzler on these bookshelves.
That is a double meaning.
What?
Like reaming.
Is that a phrase people use?
I don't know, but I don't like you using it.
I have binders full of Rizzler.
Okay, great. Are we done?
Yeah.
What else do you need to say about the Rizzler so we can move on?
Mr. Rizzler, if you're listening, we love you.
No, don't bring me into this.
I
think I'm glad that you're a human being that exists. I don't love you.
We would love for you to be a guest on the podcast.
No, we wouldn't.
I would love to hear your opinions on Bigfoot. I think they would be
Thank you for switching that to
really
the
interesting.
To the possessive.
And so would Dan.
Nope.
And we appreciate the work that you do for the world.
Nope.
And keep Rizzling.
Okay.
Keep rolling.
Okay. You ready?
Keep on trucking.
Does he call his scooter the Riz Roller?
I don't know. He should.
He should, and you should know. Okay. Are we done?
Yeah, fine.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Ready for real?
Yes.
Are you done with the Rizzler?
I'm trying to let thoughts go as they pass my transom.
As they pass my transom. Yeah, think about this as like anti-Rizzler meditation.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay?
I don't know what kind of sick doctor would prescribe that.
I can't, like, the level of disappointment you felt when I burst your bubble that this wasn't an episode about the Rizzler is the amount of disappointment I feel that I introduced the Rizzler and now that's the only thing you can think or talk about.
You should have known better, honestly.
I should have. That's on me. Okay.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
So it's April Fool's Day. Likely when people are listening to this. My grandma's birthday, funnily enough.
Really?
Yep. She's been dead for a very long time.
That could be the ultimate prank. You should check on that.
I've been alive the whole time. She would be like 170. Not really. She'd be really old.
Do you think she would have liked the Rizzler?
No, certainly not. No, absolutely not. She liked to be the center of attention, so
yeah, you can't compete with
the Rizzler. Maybe that's why I don't like him.
You know what?
No, I
think we
like
might have hit on
him.
something.
I like him just fine. I'm glad he's a human being. I don't want him to be famous.
He doesn't like go on hikes in Colorado and do outdoorsy stuff to make you feel like a tenderfoot.
That's true. That's true. So that's a bonus, I guess, to him.
He's kind of the ultimate tenderfoot.
He is. He is. That tender meat. Eat him up.
Where are you going somewhere?
He kind of looks like the Stay Puft Man's offspring.
Oh, yeah. That's another good movie idea.
I feel bad about that, saying that. All right, are we ready?
If I finally got you to call him fat.
I did not. I did not. I have so much content.
Oh, great.
I like to the extent where I'm like considering quickly learning about a different cryptid. It's gonna be a long episode, folks. It's our April Fool's episode.
Great.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
It's April Fool's Day. So I wanted to find a goof-based cryptid or a prank-based cryptid,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
I couldn't find one that like does pranks, except for one, the Monogishi, which drowns you, but as a goof.
Yeah.
But what I did find was a cryptid who exists because of a goof.
Oh, that's interesting.
It doesn't do goofs, but it exists because of a goof.
Huh. Okay.
Right? You follow?
Yep.
And now, before I say who this cryptid is, it is explicitly not one of our big five.
Okay.
I do think it's probably in the next set of five.
Okay.
So, like, I know what I'm doing here. And
Okay.
it's also our 25th episode.
So
I thought a decent drop. I didn't know that the first part of the episode would take 4.5 hours. I thought a decent drop for our 25th episode.
Yep.
And it's April Fool's Day.
Yep.
So today, we're going to talk about a cryptid that started as a goof, and then spread like cultural wildfire.
Okay.
We're going to talk about the jackalope.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. How do you feel about that before I go in? Are we too close? I'm going anyway.
It's meaty. It's meaty.
It's meaty.
But let's do it. Let's see what happens.
The thing about it is the jackalope isn't really a cryptid. That's what made me feel better.
Okay.
More on that later. Okay.
Someone needs to go back through the episodes and document how many times you actually get to the thing that you say. More on that later.
I had an
I have
old
a feeling you drop it.
Yeah, quite
entirely every time.
Yeah, pretty much. I had an old colleague who used to call it his say-do ratio. And I do hate that, but it does work. Like, what I say is what I actually end up doing.
Yeah.
Mine is extremely low, especially at work, and that's not a joke.
Right.
So the jackalope, as it says on the tin, is half jackrabbit and half antelope.
Yep.
A jackrabbit with antlers.
Yep.
You've seen you can picture a jackalope, right?
Perfectly.
Okay. Fun little fact: jackrabbit, not a rabbit. Did you know that?
What is it?
Jackrabbit is a hare. Hares
is a hare not a rabbit?
No, they both belong to the same genus, I believe. I could be wrong about that part.
Okay.
Or maybe just the same species. I don't know. Kingdom, phylum, genus, kingdom, phylum, species. I don't know. Genus, species. Anyway, a hare is taller and has bigger ears and doesn't burrow.
Oh,
Rabbit does.
Interesting.
Anyway, no, it's not. In some cases, the jackalope is, for some reason, depicted as having pheasant feathers as well on its butt.
Oh, wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, I've never seen that
depiction.
Before. Yeah, couldn't find many pictures of it, but that's what I found on the internet.
Just you from Googling jackalope butt?
Yep. Yeah, I wanted to get in that jackalope butt.
Yep.
Yeah. And it is incredibly fast. In fact, uncatchable, except for one method. More on that later.
We'll see about
that. And it can mimic human voices, particularly the songs of cowboys that they sing around a campfire.
Really?
Yeah. So the lore is that when the cowboys were hearing voices, that it was just the jackalope singing to them. But really, they were just going crazy from a variety of untreated diseases.
Right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I would like to hear more about that later as well.
I have nothing else on that.
Okay.
There isn't anything more to be said.
Like, what's a cowboy song that jackalope might sing?
Home on the range, where
the deer and the jackalope
play,
where seldom is heard
a Rizzling word. Okay. Couple of things about its origin.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I put this here? I don't know why I put this here. It doesn't apply to the origin, but it's cool. Some say that it only appears during thunderstorms, which to me is such a cool vibe.
Yeah.
It's often very regal, very like unbothered.
Okay.
You know, like a jackrabbit with antlers that just stares at you in thunderstorms. Which also means that in order to see it, you have to be an insane person who goes out during thunderstorms.
Right.
Which also means you probably just see things in general. But nonetheless.
Yeah.
On to its origins. Some people think that it was spotted for the first time in 1829 in Sierra Mountains, I think.
Okay.
By a man named Roy Ball.
Roy Ball.
But that's just a hoax. That was like a fun little thing after the jackalope was, I'm going to say, invented.
Wow.
Keyword.
So you're so definitive about this.
I hate to say it.
Okay.
Well, we'll go into it a little bit. That they just did for like tourism purposes. Like, oh yeah, the jackalope used to be here. In fact, it was spotted in 1893.
Yeah.
Even though it was invented in 1930.
Okay.
So the jackalope was invented by two brothers, the Herrick brothers, who are taxidermists. You got problems?
Oh, nope.
Who are taxidermists.
I see where this is going.
They were just bored and having a little yuck 'em up. Just like, hey, brother, look what I did here. And one of them glued antlers onto a jackrabbit.
That's the thing about taxidermists is they're gonna play with the dead bodies.
How can you not?
And put things together that shouldn't be put together. And
right.
You can't trust them.
That's true. You certainly can't trust a taxidermist from like a biological standpoint. Yeah, I've always said that.
I mean, if they are coming to you saying, I found a new species.
You don't.
Don't even entertain the thought.
You say, keep walking, partner.
Yep.
Yeah. But if they
get
come
off
to
my
you,
transom.
Get off my transom. But if they come to you and say, hey, I got this cool thing that I made that is art, ? All right, let's go.
I still think you're a weirdo, though. Like, you're playing.
You fucked the bodies.
With the well,
100%.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But someone else thought that looked like art. He came in to get something else taxidermied. He was a hotel owner.
Okay.
He was like, oh, what's that thing up there? This was in Douglas, Wyoming. So,
okay.
That sort of accent.
I could tell, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm so good with my regional dialects. He was like, I like that thing there. Can I get it? And bought it for $10 in the 1930s, which is like not cheap.
Yeah, that's like
Sandy,
a house.
No. Is it?
$10 in 1930.
I'm gonna guess it's $1,000.
The worth of it today, $195.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hurricane Sandy, I don't agree with that math, but that's okay.
Honestly, I think I would pay more than $200 for a stuffed jackalope head today.
100%. Yeah, I feel less. That's shocking to me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's about the market rate, though. Like, I wouldn't go higher than that. But if I saw a price tag,
I would see that.
I would say, yep.
I wouldn't say yep. I'd see that price tag and I'd be like, but then I'd leave. And a couple days would go by, and I'd still be thinking about it. And I'd be like, all right, hey. And then I'd be like, oh, and then I'd rush to the store to hope no one else bought it.
Yeah, that's cute that you think that's how it would happen. I've seen you in these situations, and I'm telling you for a fact this is what would happen. You would beeline to it.
Yep.
It would catch your eye.
Yep.
And you would be overcome. You would examine it, be really excited about it.
Yeah.
And then you would strike up a conversation with the proprietor.
Yep.
You would ask questions about its origins, its authenticity, what materials were used, any sort of like, I don't know, land acknowledgments that you might need to do in order to purchase it.
Yeah, is this offensive in some way?
And then they would tell you it's $200, and you'd go, yeah, that seems like a fair price. That seems like a fair price. And then you'd come back over to me, because I've left as soon as you started talking to the guy.
Of course. Yeah.
And you'd be like, it's $200. Should I do it? And I'd be like, yeah, do it.
Yeah, you should do it.
And then you'd be like, and then the person would be like, you still thinking about it? And you'd be like, yeah. I think we're going to go to the other taxidermy store, and then we'll come back. And then they'd be like, fine, great. I don't care. And then we'd leave, and then we'd be eating a hot dog.
Okay.
Elsewhere.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, I just feel too bad. Like, I have to go back.
Yeah.
And then you'd have another conversation.
Okay. With the hot dog? Oh, no. With the taxidermy.
And that's when you would realize, no, I actually really want that thing, and I'm leaving with it.
Yeah.
And
I think that's pretty accurate.
Like your purchase cycle.
Yeah. So basically what I said. I do wish there were more hot dogs involved in my purchasing.
Well,
hold on. Let me go.
We can try and make that happen.
Let me go have a hot dog over it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me have a hot dog. I'm not sure. Let me hot dog.
Like, I don't need to sit down for a full Michelin star
just
meal,
a quick
but
hot
like,
dog.
let me fuel up.
The problem is though that it's got to be a veggie dog. So you're gonna have to every time we go, sort of like thrift store shopping or wherever we go.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like bring a Ziploc baggie of steamed veggie dogs with you.
I was gonna say like maybe I get tickets to the Dodgers,
So we have to
that
go
we can
to
pop
the
off in Dodger
okay.
Stadium.
We're gonna pop off in the Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Pop on over to Dodger
Yeah,
Stadium,
okay,
get
got
you
it.
a veggie dog, then go
Pop
back
off
to
and then go back.
go back to Silver Lake.
Yeah. Get the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
get whatever.
Maybe
teacup
just carry
that
a
you were looking
Ziploc
at.
baggie of steamed veggie dogs for me.
I can do that
Yeah,
too. I
okay.
guess it's less of an adventure.
Yeah. Let me dog over it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my new catchphrase. You know what? I love it. Let me dog over it. Just leave them with a quizzical face. Okay. So these two brothers fucked around and created a cultural icon.
Yep.
Didn't realize it yet. So this proprietor sees the thing. He gives him $10. He owns a hotel. There's the hotel bar. He puts the jackalope over his hotel bar.
Great.
People go nuts.
Yeah, I
They're
bet.
like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I love it. And then there starts to be newspaper articles from Douglas about like, we spotted another jackalope, jackalope. Like it just became a thing that no one ever saw one.
Sure.
They just thought it was fun. Then tourists started coming. I want to see a jackalope. How do I? Then that got so popular that the brothers opened in South Dakota a retail store to sell jackalopes.
Wow.
Amongst other things, but primarily the jackalope.
Wow, what a great bit.
And then in the 30s, like throughout the 30s, it just spread and it was like hung in bars and it just became like, kind of like owning like a chia pet or like a Mickey Mouse telephone
or like one of those singing fish. Yeah,
or like the Billy Big Mouth bass.
Yeah.
Exactly. Where like not everybody had it, but you probably knew somebody who did have it.
Right.
Yeah. And it just became this huge thing.
Yeah. We got to get one.
Yeah, we definitely have to get one. Well, can you imagine if I had one? I do think that they've kind of been co-opted slightly by like, I don't know. It feels a little bit like borderline incel-y, but
really,
I don't know. To me, maybe I'm wrong. Like they were really cool in like the 2010s. They got really big. There was like always this like prismatic 3D printed one that you'd always see in really predatory creative directors' offices.
Yeah. That's so funny. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So
kind
of lost that vibe.
Hell,
or
I mean, it's honestly same thing with turn around lava lamps.
No, lava lamps are just cool. Lava lamps are back. Lava lamps are back.
Did they ever go anywhere?
Well, yeah, but they got co-opted and now they're back.
Yeah. Well, good. You know what else needs to come back? The balls of electricity that you put your hand on and your hair stands up.
I have one in my house.
Of course you do.
The hair doesn't stand up because it's a little small one, but it like the light goes to your finger. Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to use that next time I'm at your house, please.
On what?
I would just
on the fingers.
touch it.
Yeah, it's also battery operated, which I found very impressive.
Oh, so you can bring it like in your car.
Bring it anywhere. Yeah, you can carry it around. Yep.
Imagine, oh my God, imagine you're sitting in traffic and you just have that on your dashboard and you're just palming it.
Yeah.
And the electricity is going up into you. All the looks that you would get from other drivers, they'd be like, this person is fueling his car on his own Riz.
He's vegetable manning this car. He's giving it his essence, his power. Yeah. That'd be a much better pickup line than the one I thought about today, which was rear-ending the attractive woman in front of me.
Yeah.
And seeing if, sorry, I rear-ended you and better get your number.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think that would be better, the electric one.
I mean, it's tough out here. I think you should have gone for it.
Okay, we got lots more to cover. So it became a cultural icon. But funnily enough, though the brothers likely didn't know, it's been around forever. As early as the 13th century, there's a painting of a jackrabbit with like an antler on it. More like a unicorn horn, but like not quite.
Okay.
It shows up in stories in the 17th century, Persia. Like it's been around forever. Wow. It just wasn't until these dudes, like I think, made it real.
Yeah.
Like they made it, to your point, they were like, this is a species now.
Yeah.
I don't know that they ever necessarily said it because I think it was always kind of a goof, a little like a prank that wasn't a prank.
Yep. And they came up with a great moniker too. Jackalope. It's just a fun.
It's fantastic
name.
Yeah. It's a jack antelope. So there is a scientific reason why this actually might have existed. I will not go into it because it's very sad and it's about a disease that rabbits get.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds gross.
Just so we don't get added. Like, yeah, we know about that story, listeners. We love you. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
There have been a few sightings.
Okay.
As recently, the one that I'll talk about is as recently as 2022.
Oh, okay.
Where a, quote, retired military reader, Rick R., sent an eyewitness account to the site legendsofamerica.com.
Okay.
Where he said he saw a 3-foot rabbit-like creature with a full rack of antlers on its head that, this is his quote, would make the biggest and most majestic buck deer jealous.
Wow.
But he saw that in Turkey.
That's saying a lot coming from Rick.
Yeah, Rick knows his stuff. But
Yeah.
he saw it in Turkey.
Oh, getting a hair transplant.
Canonically, no, in the country of Turkey.
That's what I'm saying.
A hair idiot.
That's why Rick was there.
Oh my God, that was pretty good.
He's probably some
hair
bad
transplant.
reaction to the hair transplant, which is why he saw this creature pop up.
Are you making a second joke, or are you not aware of the first joke you made? Because I fear it's the latter.
Oh no! Now I'm realizing.
Oh my God, John!
Hair transplant.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
That wasn't the joke.
No.
You just were saying he got a hair transplant because they get hair
Sometimes you just
transplants.
stumble into one, and I.
That could have been a legendary joke if you just knew the joke you were making. I mean, it still is, but less.
Damn it!
He was there looking for a hair transplant.
Yeah, and
That's
it's like the
genius.
Jackalope is an expat.
Has
and-
been transplanted
yeah.
from America to
I think
Turkey.
something in my self-conscious obviously knew.
In your self-conscious? Not your subconscious, but your self-conscious?
Okay, yeah, no,
Okay.
that was a Freudian slip.
Yeah.
I'm getting self-conscious now.
Yeah, as you should. That's the most recent sighting. It was in Turkey. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, I don't believe retired military generals or whatever he is either.
nor should you. That's about as reliable as a retired offensive lineman who has awful CTE. I saw one.
Again, folks, he would not call the child fat.
It is a scientific fact that offensive linemen get CTE and the brains don't work no good anymore, and they do horrible things.
It's true.
I mentioned more on this later about how it is uncatchable.
Yeah.
There's one way to catch it. You leave out a bowl of whiskey. It loves whiskey. It laps it up, and it's so drunk that it slows down, and it's like, whoa, okay, hey, oh, this is fun, but you guys are crazy. You guys, this is fun, but you guys are crazy.
Home on the range.
That was a hiccup. There have actually, funnily enough, or interestingly enough, been several bills in the state of Wyoming to name the jackalope the official state cryptid.
And nothing?
Yet another failed bill.
Wow. Why are
Cough.
people not?
Cough, cough.
Yeah.
bit.ly/CA Bigfoot to make Bigfoot California's official state cryptid. Anyway, why are people what?
Why are people neglecting their civic duty with
Truly.
these issues? It's
Because,
frustrating.
like, how much more fun would the world be if we just had those things on the bill instead of whether or not we should, like, pay to feed children
Yeah.
or bomb Iran again?
And all people care about is the numbers on the old gas station sign.
But what about the numbers on the old cryptid flag?
That's
What about the cryptid on the old state flag?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what's truly important.
So obviously we know that the jackalope shows up everywhere. You walk into any sort of washed up hipster bar that was really big in 2010 and is probably about to file Chapter 1 bankruptcy. You'll see a jackalope
Yeah.
on the wall. But there's a couple that I wanted to call out specifically because I thought
Okay.
they were interesting or funny. In Red Dead Redemption, which is like one of the biggest video games of all time,
Yep.
you hunt jackalopes.
Oh,
Which I think is really funny or interesting because like people like Basement Tony
yeah.
who like don't get out much and
Yeah.
they're like 14, 15, 16 probably are like, oh, I guess these things are just real.
Oh,
Like they
right.
probably this is probably their introduction to cryptids.
Yeah.
And they're like, I thought jackalopes were just real things.
They're just animals that
Yeah.
roam the West.
If I'm honest, I don't know that I was 100% sure that they weren't real before this research. I'm not going to say I was 100%.
And if they were a creature in big buck
Bitcoin?
hunter,
like
you would definitely think they're
It
real.
might be. There's an upside down big buck hunter that has like zombies and it's pretty fun. It's a newer version. It's rare to find. And they might have jackalopes. Hurricane Sandy?
We're going to have to look into that.
Hurricane Sandy?
Why did you just wink at me?
I don't know. I loved it though. I'm so glad you addressed it.
I just
because it was like I'm not gonna do it.
Jackalopes are bonus. They are in the game. They're bonus targets.
Yeah. Don't wink at me. Then this one I only brought up because I was like, oh yeah, remember the band Mike Snow, Miike Snow? I change shapes just to hide in the space, but I'm still an animal. Yeah, big hit in the mid 2000s.
I pictured that guy wearing like that prismatic jackalope T-shirt.
All of their all of their albums are jackalopes. Like their whole thing is jackalopes. The whole.
That's why I'm picturing it. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And then finally, the state of Wyoming's lottery ticket mascot is a jackalope called YOLO.
I feel like they're trolling the people of the state where they're like, you believe in this?
Yeah. Well, you only live once. You might as well pay for this. Thing if you believe in the jackalope.
I love that though. That's great.
Yeah. So to bring this all full circle, the last thing I'm going to say is in 2016, the
year the Rizzler was born.
The year the Rizzler was born, and the year that we entered a new timeline.
Yeah.
When Donald Trump was elected. In 2016, the Washington State Parks Foundation posted on their website that a woman had finally gotten photographic evidence of the jackalope, and that woman's name was. This was in theirs. That woman's name was April Phool's Day, like PHOOLSDAE. Probably Fool's Day, but I wanted to make you understand that phonetically. The woman's name was April Fool's Day.
That's be a little bit more creative,
I guess. But I think they kind of were like, no one's gonna believe this. The picture was really poorly photoshopped.
But I love that there has been physical evidence, the literal face, the head of the jackalope we have. We don't need the picture.
Well, I think the idea was guys, we thought this was a fake thing, but it's actually real. Here's a
April
picture.
Got a snapshot. Yeah. Out in the real world.
Right, not just a taxidermied version.
That makes me mad. Just that they didn't get more creative with the name.
Well, fuck you. Maybe you should do PR for the Washington State Parks Foundation. I like that they participated in April Fool's Day at all. Unlike half of this podcast. So with that, happy April Fool's Day. This will not be the last prank I play on you. But it probably will not happen on April Fool's Day. My other grandma used to call me every April Fool's Day and do pranks on me, but they were so bad. The one I remember the most, I was at this point 16 or 17. She was French.
Yeah.
Daniel, I go outside today and you wouldn't believe there was a penguin. There was a penguin in my front yard. I said, I don't know what. I said, Bill, I went to your grandpa. I did not know what to do. It's oh, wow, Grandma.
You never told me.
It was so funny.
And done that accent. Oh
that was actually a bad Genevieve accent, but a decent French accent. She was much more mush-mouthed.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
wow, I love her.
Yeah, I imagine there will be more Jackalope content coming out of the podcast, but I thought it was just on the edge of coverable, and I'm glad I did.
That's great
because it's not a cryptid.
Yeah,
there's not this big sighting and Bigfoot is does it exist? Nessie, does it exist? Chupacabra, yeah, maybe does it exist? Mothman is all this psychic and there's so much there.
Yeah, this is canonically a prank and then a retail.
Yeah, a stuffed
gambit.
Animal. Yeah, literally.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good judgment call and a good cryptid for April Fools.
Yep.
Did I ever tell you about the prank I pulled on my dad for April Fool's Day?
No, I'd love to hear it though.
I switched out the sugar that he used in his coffee for salt.
Classic.
And
And
he used to get up at like 4:30 in the morning to go to work. And you'd take a shower, and he'd be pretty much out the door by like 5:30, as I remember it. And
I don't think there's ever, like, if you have to wake up at like 6 or 7, I think there's some getting used to that. I don't think you ever get used to getting out the door at 5:30.
And it's something I always admired about him.
Yeah, sure.
And I just remember, and he like didn't really swear. It actually, like, for a long time, even into adulthood, I wasn't like comfortable swearing around him.
Wow.
He used to be like, people who swear sound like they're too dumb to come up with another word.
That's interesting for a man from Boston. But okay.
And that like stuck with me. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
And I just remember hearing, "What the fuck?" And it woke me up, and I was like, oh no. I knew instantly what it was.
I've overdone this one.
And I feel like he blamed my mom.
Julie, why'd you do this?
It was April Fools. And he goes, "You just ruined my whole fucking day." And then left. I was like 7 years old.
Absolutely devastating. It just ruined my whole fucking day. As if he couldn't just get another coffee and put
one sip of coffee.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
That's the last time we celebrated April Fool's Day in my house.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
All right. So what's the fright level of?
Oh God, that's good. It's ruined my whole fucking day, and then leaves. Okay.
What's the fright level of the jackalope?
At 0. It's not scary. I think the thunderstorm thing, maybe like I'll go to 0.5. Like that's kind of creepy.
It's kind of cool though.
Yeah, it is also cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes those things can be, they don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Yeah. Fright levels, pretty damn low.
Yeah, I think they're kind of cute. Yeah. Half a point.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's its power?
Well, pretty good. I mean, it's uncatchable.
That's a good one.
But it has a weakness to whiskey.
Well, don't we all?
Yeah, truly. And then what did I say? I said there was one other thing. Didn't I? I'm feeling like
it's like you on a Lime scooter.
Uncatchable,
but leave some whiskey out. You're gonna hit those brakes.
I was in Vancouver this weekend, and my friends had just gotten an electric scooter, and he's like the sweetest guy, and he was like he's Canadian. So, "Hey Dan, are you okay on the electric scooter? Like, is that all right?" And I was like, "David, back home they call me the Scoop Man." And he said, "Do they?" And I said, "No, but they should." And then I zipped off. I love
you are an incredible scooter master, really.
Yeah, I love
the Scootler.
The Scootler. I love that.
I remember like the first time we hung out for an extended period of time was we went to the L.A. City Angels.
ACFC. City Football Club.
Angel City Football Club, the L.A. women's professional soccer
team. Where I saw my ex with her new wife.
Yeah. And I remember we scooted like through downtown L.A. and you were bobbing and weaving all through the sidewalks and like doing little jackalope hops over the sidewalk cracks. And I was like, man, this is one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. And then you crashed into the side of a car.
In my defense, the car pulled out of a parking garage without looking, and I blasted that thing.
Yeah, that was not your fault, but it was frightening. But it's you on a scooter is like how it
a jackalope in the Old West.
Yeah, just like
continue.
Just in their element.
Compliment me more on my greatest skill.
I was thinking like of how it feels watching the I forget her name, but she's the figure skater who kind of went viral this year during the Olympics.
Oh, the one, I don't remember.
And it's just like this grace and power, but also joy,
dedication,
joy exuding from.
Yeah, I was born to do this.
The physical expression.
Yeah, it's just like a puzzle piece fitting in.
Yeah,
the final puzzle piece.
Yeah, and it's a joy to watch you scoot.
I know, thank you. It's been an honor. So thank you to the Academy.
What's its chaos level?
We didn't answer. The power is pretty high. It's uncatchable,
Okay.
and it can mimic human voices.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm going to give it like a 7. 6?
I'm more comfortable with 6,
All
I
right.
think.
All right,
If it
so
had a third, maybe I'd
Dick?
bump it up.
Oh.
Does it have a second?
Sure doesn't. Okay, so 7?
Yeah.
I just Bugs Bunny'd you.
Hey, wait. What's its chaos level?
I mean, it was kind of the first, cryptid tourism. Maybe not the first. I'm sure Loch Ness was the first, but the first American legitimate, people are gonna go to this city.
Yeah.
To find this cryptid that
Yeah.
doesn't. I think that's on its own not chaos, but the fact that it also doesn't exist, it was just a prank by these guys.
Yeah.
Makes it chaos.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it like an 8.5.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay.
I don't even care.
Okay.
If you spoke the same language, which you do.
Which I do. So yeah, the answer is yes.
You get a beer. Yeah.
Yeah, because what's your favorite type of whiskey? How was the Old West?
Yeah.
Can I touch your horns? Don't ever touch Jackalope's horns.
Did you know that one?
Exactly. Did you know that one? Yeah.
What do you think of its name?
I mean, I'm going to knock it down a tiny bit because of how on the nose it is, but that's also its greatest strength.
Yeah.
It is a because they could have called it like a jeer,
Right.
a rabbier.
Yep.
And they were the 30s. They weren't that creative. People would have been like, okay, I guess that's what it's called. But they
Right.
specifically chose an antelope, which
Yep.
is also not a commonly known animal in the 30s in America.
Right.
So that's impressive. So I give it a 7.5.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think for those reasons, they found a way to do the portmanteau
Yep.
in a very memorable and syllabically pleasing way.
Yeah, very much so.
So
Yeah.
props to them.
Yeah.
They're showmen who would play it in a movie.
The jackalope in a movie is played by, if it was the 80s, it's a Michael J. Fox vibe to me,
Okay.
which my dad said already, but it's like the sporadic sort of don't. Marty McFly, he's always running around and
Yeah.
he's sort of doing quick pivots and things. If it's today, who's sprightly? Who's super sprightly? Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll give it to Timmy.
As you're doing those movements, I was thinking
Yeah.
Marty Supreme type of energy.
Yeah, it's Timmy. It's Timmy Chalamet.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
I think we have a hit on our hands on. Hotness.
Pretty hot.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
so.
a jackrabbit,
Famously known for fucking.
yeah, literally. Screwing like rabbits is a saying.
Yeah.
And they don't do that instinctually. That's all charm, baby.
Yeah.
That's Riz.
And they
the Riz rabbit.
and they got with that antelope.
Yeah,
So that shows you something.
That's something. That's a huge size difference.
Yeah,
So,
this is a pretty
pretty
high.
hot cryptid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 10 out of 10.
Great. I'm on
Yeah.
board with that. Let's
Okay.
move on. All right. So for the cryptid off, who are we up against?
Where are we? The hairy leg.
Okay.
Wait, who did you bring last week?
I don't know, but I lost.
They did lose. You don't. The thing, the rock monster.
Yeah. And you did not gloat.
Rock
but I
Monmouth.
still have not won a single one of these.
You really haven't
Not in in
In a long
weeks.
time.
Yeah, maybe since the third episode.
in 2 seasons.
Yeah,
Really bad stuff.
that's
for
okay.
me.
I don't care.
Yeah, you sure? We're halfway through season 3, so you have half a season to try to win once.
I'll do my best.
Okay. So it's the hairy leg versus the jackalope. Okay, go for
Who would
it.
win a fight? That's my first burp on there.
Oh,
It really
because you
caught me off guard. I thought I was going to throw up.
It's a little April Fool's prank.
Who would win in a fight, hairy leg or jackalope?
The hairy leg doesn't necessarily have really any powers, and the jackalope is uncatchable.
Yeah,
Hairy leg doesn't have really access to whiskey for any real reason.
not that we know of, right?
So, I mean, Dennis did say he would store beers in the leg, which I thought was funny, but not
like
whiskey.
a Das Boot situation.
Yes, exactly. But not whiskey. So it's the jackalope for me. Pretty
handily.
Pretty legally.
Who would be the chillest hang? Hairy leg or jackalope?
Honestly, I think the jackalope would be like a lot of energy, but like kind of awesome. I feel like he'd be a cool, an energetic cowboy.
Bring him to karaoke?
Yeah. Oh man, he's gonna crush it.
Yeah.
He's gonna crush it. You're gonna have him sing Conway Twitty. Oh man, incredible.
I think sick of hanging out with the hairy leg at this point. Like you never know when he's gonna kick you,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay,
Right.
Stop like roughhousing the first couple times you did it, and then it's like, all right, stop.
Enough, man.
Stop
You're just
kicking
a
me.
bully at this point.
Yeah. So I think jackalope.
Jackalope. Which would rather hang out with at the bar.
And then who would we prefer in our backyard?
The jackalope has no issue. Like he's just like, hey, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you wanna come out and run around a little bit? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
sounds great.
Yeah,
Sing.
yeah. And then like the hairy leg's like, have you committed any sins recently? Like, what? No, leave me alone, man.
Well, okay, jackalope in a clean sweep, even really close.
And I think it's gonna be a tough one to beat. So
I agree. He's pretty cool.
You're gonna have to find one that can like stop time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I always forget to tailor my selections to the cryptid off.
Honestly, I never do it either, and I just am way better at this.
Yeah, you're just innately good at it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
great episode.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for raising my hopes and then dashing them.
You're welcome.
So hard.
You're welcome.
So I guess all I have left to say is keep rizzling.
Rizz on, baby. So remember, folks, do you have a song for me? Put on Animal by Mike Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have nothing. Well, remember, folks, sometimes if you put a pair of antlers on your family pet, you might have created the new cultural icon. That was bad.
That was terrible.
Remember, folks.
Sounds like it came from me.
Remember, folks, if you need to slow down, get a bowl of whiskey. Keep your dreams to yourself.
Goodbye. I love you.
Bye.